Yeah, strong. I run the way. Call myself aboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. I run the way. Call myself aboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Full on repeat, gotta count up and up and down. Picture go about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pen pal. PO said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on from the age that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes I'm there too. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a ball move. Don't be worried about what straw do. Lose you and I'm a do I. 34 got a paint job with a clear coat and a fall guy. The girlfriend need to pick a beat, I was fresh meat, no pick five. Give me win and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it, brother. I'm a board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. I'm a board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta be my walk. Blue walking through the air, no night flight. That was the people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on hold. Hit the ground, running ready for the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. 90 is crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, get the flex one through the nightmare. Coming full force, no warning, just know I don't fight fair. No flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of high fair. Put the mic in the head, lock into them. Tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are he need for? To go to the water with him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Been there with a wrist sharp. Might show me it was hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time talk about who is who. Baby on that, who is who. I'm on the surfboard when I'm coming through.
What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get this show started. So tell them what time it is and what we're going to do today.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to give him some love, there is the information and it's scrolling there across the bottom of the screen. One other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. It's free. But I hope you're ready to go to Mars. We're on our way with this subject. Mr. Know-It-All is going to tell us, if I rule the world, what will it look like? What would it look like? A dream that most people think about. Yeah, those that's running for president, maybe. If you was in President-elect Trump's position, you know, what type of things you would want to change, make better to rule the world. So we're going to get started. We want to see what your thoughts are.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Sounds like I need to get the platform ready.
You ruling the world already. You got it.
Okay. Well, okay. We got to do this thing the right way. So first thing. Got to read it.
Number one, get me a chair.
Yeah, the first thing you would have to do if you rule the world is get a good old chair. Like every king, you got to have the chair because part of the chair gonna be, it's the same thing. You know how them judges be in the court
Sitting
and
high.
yeah, they get that
So
big
you
old
need to
chair.
create you a throne chair.
Yeah, that old chair. Okay, you get out in front and get in front of me. Be like, hey, don't come with me with that little old stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to come to me better than that. You know what I'm saying? So first thing you gonna do, you gonna need a chair. You know what I'm saying? Gonna need a big old chair. So we're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing started right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So first thing first, let's get a nice chair. The first thing I did when I got the little studio thing, I said, let me give me a nice chair. I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. So might as well give me a nice chair to, dilly dab, do everything I gotta do. So first thing you gotta do, got to get you a nice chair. That's what everybody do. Get a new job, you do it. The first thing you're doing, you're trying to see how comfortable this thing is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. Then I got to get to work. I got to get to work.
Get rid of all real bums.
Yeah, them nukes. I got to get rid of them nukes from the door. Anything that gonna mess everybody up. So I'm getting on my job from day one. See, everybody else, they don't be thinking about the real stuff that's going down. So the first thing I'm getting rid of from the dough is the nuclear bombs and all this old type of stuff. I'm trying to, so you won't have to have no fallout shelter. You see all the movies. All the movies got us in a desert with some funny sunglasses or some mask we got to put on. You take it off, you look like a skeleton or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
So first, second thing you gotta do is go and get rid of them nukes and all that old stuff there. So you gotta get around so people could, you got to get back to that thing. You remember that thing talking about you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I gotta do is get away from them big old nukes and stuff. Now we might live with some regular old missiles running around here, but with them nukes, it ain't good for nobody. Ain't good for nobody. We done seen all the doomsday stuff and all that stuff. So we got to get rid of that stuff from the door. Oh, well, I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. Okay, third thing. I'm already on it.
Get together with all leaders from every country individually.
I'm already on my job. I'm already on my job. I'm already talking to folks, trying to get stuff together, trying to get people together, trying to get down to conflict, what you need, what you want. Well, how can I make you happy? You know what I'm saying? You get around this where people ain't worried about. You got to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And see what.
So that means you making new friends, right?
Yeah, making new friends. That's what it's all about. Peace is about making new friends. You got to go and talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? What's the next thing I'm doing? See, I'm just getting straight to business. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all gonna think this next one is petty, but that's just me.
Okay, you will open Walmart back open 24 hours with a precinct in it.
So I'm already I'm making changes. You know what I'm saying? I'm opening the world back up. See, the world been closed for a while. You know what I'm saying? The government closed the world. It ain't had us up all night. We don't get up in the middle of the night. So you know what? I
I
need
need to
some,
go to Walmart.
I need something for tomorrow. You know, Thanksgiving finna be, and I forgot forgot my stuffing. I need a bag of sugar. I need these last couple of ingredients to make a cake. You know what I'm saying? Walmart ain't open 24 hours no more. We losing it. We losing it. We don't have this level of freedom that what America was born upon. Freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Without Walmarts. Just crazy, ain't it? I'm saying.
She said there's nothing in the store, so they need to be closed. I guess everybody bought everything. I
Well,
spoke to somebody today. He was like, I went
look,
to the store. There is nothing left.
guess what? It would be something if it's open 20. See, they open, they trying to get everything off the shelves to about to 10. And then they don't care. They don't care. They trying to restock and do all this little stuff. See, back then we had stores that ran all night. They didn't care because they knew Walmart was open. We knew a Walmart truck come. Oh shit, it's water. They kept water and all that. Man, as soon as Walmart closed, we realized how bad it was around here when you ain't got no, in the middle of the night. See, Walmart closed, they made everybody close early. Remember, Kroger used to be 24 hours, 4 hours. I mean, it was a lot of 24-hour stores. You know what I'm saying? Just because Walmart was open, you could go get beer in the middle of the night or like I said, sugar, ice cream. I mean, whatever you wanted, you could get out work and you could go make grocery. And when you woke up, it didn't matter when, you could get up and cook. You ain't have to go back to the grocery store. You ain't have to make your time and say, hey, I got to get up with everybody else to get to go to the grocery. You could wake up at 1:00 at night and say, you know what? I want ice cream cone. I'm just saying you could do that. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, yeah, I wanna wash dishes and I wanna cook something. Oh, I forgot this. I need to go to the store. Boom. Light out, jump in the car, one word. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you rule the world, then you would have everything you need around you. So you're talking about the people now, huh?
That's the whole thing of ruling the world. I got answer to the people.
Okay.
People to rule the world. I don't want no revolt. I don't want everybody crash and trying to hurt me because I ain't got the world peaceful. I ain't got no Walmarts around. People go get
Well, create another store. Because Walmart is starting to get their things from another country. Their Great Value brand. I know you've heard about that, right? It comes from another country. So then you rule the world. You need to create another store.
I'm gonna ask you this. So you saying Walmart not only ain't finna be 24 hours,
24 hours.
It's gonna be owned by a whole nother country now.
Their products.
Like who?
Like the ones that somebody said gave us COVID.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that came up then. Damn, number 5, read that.
I would make it where we made more stuff in America.
See, you thought you were gonna get out on me. You thought you were gonna get it. I was already thinking ahead of you. By the time you was trying to, what's his name? Yes, I'm gonna make it where we gonna make most stuff in America. I don't care if every country, if we have a pandemic again, we can just cut folks off because we got our stuff over here and we gonna be all right. Y'all ain't gonna force us to open up the border because we need some sunshine, soon. Now we good. We got everything. We make everything over here. Only thing we don't make over here maybe is a phone. You can send that through mail or send it in a in a plane or something or what's name. But we're gonna be trying to make that too. So I feel like, just like I said, see, you thought I was slipping. I told you if I rule the world. See, I gotta think before. See, soon as you started having a disagreement and started talking about great value and other people running, what I did. We making stuff over here. See, I'm telling you now, I'm on top of stuff. She said you had to get up and go to the Dollar Store General in the morning. Right.
Dollar General store. Mm-hmm.
Hell, if Walmart not open, we just gonna open up some Dollar General whole markets. They'll be the new Walmart. We'll change them to the new Walmart. We gonna grow. We ain't gonna let nobody shut us down. Now hit number 6 on.
Number 6. Okay, when you make your own stuff with the hands of American workers, the whole country prosper. Okay.
Bam. Bam. I don't even see, I'm on it. I don't know why people thought when I ruling the world that we was gonna be crying and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we rolling. We out here. We trying to make the whole country prosper and all that old good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Make sure we end wars diplomatically. Okay. I mean, you already did that by getting rid of the nuclear stuff, so that's a double back.
Nukes ain't gonna end wars. It's just
Well,
like putting down machine guns and saying we're gonna end killing. No, that ain't what gonna do it. We still
but I'm just saying, in the sense of like if you're at a battle, right? Everybody got guns, then you decide to take the guns away, but the other people have rocks. It still can be a war. I understand it, right? With rocks, it'll be a rock war. So it's just another form of war. If it's not bombs.
This is the little moment that a lot of ladies ain't gonna realize they wrong because we
asking the question.
Hold on, watch, because we ain't had a nuclear war yet, and I'm trying to keep from destroying the world. We done had plenty of wars, so stopping wars ain't what I'm talking about. But stopping the end of the world is a start. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm trying to stop wars. You know what I'm saying? By talking to the people, what you need, what you want, the little man, they over here picking on us. And what's up? Talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that if you stop the nuclear bombs first, right?
Of course.
So do you think people probably could get along better when they know everything is not a winning battle? Oh, okay.
It's like anything. If you even up stuff, the reason there ain't a lot of major wars right now is because a lot of people went out and got nuclear capability. That's why we don't have a lot of wars now, because reason a lot of people ain't picked on North Korea because they got bombs. India got some nukes now. China, Russia, um, America, Iran trying to get some nukes. What I'm saying in so many words is a lot of places, the reason you don't have a lot of conflict right now because they don't want to go in there and start something with a power that got nukes that can set off a nuke, and then you blow the nukes up and then you still pollute the world.
Mhm.
You understand? So
Mhm.
a lot of people arm themselves with nukes to keep people from picking on them. It's just like going to get a gun and somebody knowing you got a gun there be like, don't mess with little Tommy no more because he pack. You know? You know, so a lot of people did go get nukes and stuff like that because they felt like people, you know, they had a little money and they said, we get this and we'll keep people from picking on us. See, people don't even understand this part of the political world. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Oh, and Iran was that country threatening to get some nukes, and then you got um other people like um North Korea, Russia, and all these people that got nukes that keep people at bay. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And they keep people from striking this person because they allies. See, we know North Korea and Russia is allies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
You know, then you know, we supposed to be allies with China or some more. I think I don't know. We just allies like that no more. We had a rough kind of thing since COVID and all that old type of stuff. We done had a little rough uh thing about how we feel about them and how they feel about us. You know, everybody done kind of been a little standoffish a little bit. So that's why, you know, you got to go about talking to people individually and not letting even us, you know, as USA feel like we picking on the little man.
Yeah.
What makes them want to run and say, hey, we get us a nuke or something, and then they'll leave us alone because don't nobody want to mess with nobody with nukes. And
Right.
that's why a lot of countries and stuff like that, and that's why I put it away. I'm gonna give you a better understanding. That's why the Ukraine war had been calm all this time until the USA gave them permission to shoot the new missiles all the way in Russia, and Russia's like, hold on now,
Mhm.
hold on, you didn't gave. It's just like when you go in front of court. See, a lot of people ain't been in front of court. If you go in front of court, if you the one that gave the other dude a gun, you are liable for whatever happens with that dude using that gun hurting somebody. Like, say if you wasn't, just give somebody, a gun, and they be like, oh, somebody shoot somebody, then they say, oh, hold on now. After you seen he shoot somebody and you went and gave him a gun and he went and shot this, that, and that's how they get on their thing and go arrest all these other people that ain't had nothing to do with the crime. But because you gave him the gun, now it's a problem. You feel what I'm saying?
It has something to do with it. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Like why we over giving our stuff to other countries, we got to realize that other countries looking at us saying, okay, is we all right? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought we were boys, and now you getting them guns to come against us. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? And that's how
Mhm.
Russia looking at us like, hold on, man, we was cool, but and this is what Russia said was name. If y'all gonna be giving them these high-tech weapons, what's not? It's just like you on their side against us. So now we adding y'all in this now. See, we are being threatened in a way now with nuclear warfare because they feel like, okay, y'all trying to destroy our country. And you giving them the okay to come over here and shoot over here in our country. Okay, now they wouldn't have did that without you saying, yeah, you can go do. You know who running this? Is you trying to? You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to start this? Is this benefiting you? Trying to get us into it with these people, so you can try to wipe us out of a map or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that's the reason we ain't gonna be able to get rid of nukes, because a lot of people keeping the nukes to say bag about for us. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some trouble.
Right.
What up? Turns up in his house.
Howdy.
Yeah. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying with that now, huh?
I got you.
Hey, see, I be trying to tell you now. I be knowing a little something with the political things going on around here. All right, come on with it.
So you would make our food with less ingredients as possible, so more natural.
See, because this the problem. The reason they got the dude Kennedy over the food now is because they giving two different foods out. Like a lot of countries don't accept our foods and the ingredients they give to us here. They not accepted. Like the same Fruit Loops we eat here, they made out of more natural stuff, colors and stuff out of potatoes and other fruits and vegetables to make their coloring. Then they do it overseas. They do that for overseas. Seeds healthier way, and then they take dye and other stuff and put it in our food. Here we got 18 chemicals and stuff they sticking in our food. So for all this old stuff you can't even pronounce that they put in our food. Oh, this to keep it from sticking together. This to keep it from this. This to keep it from that. This to keep it from this. And a lot of this stuff is dangerous for us. Yeah. So I would try to make it where our food thing won't be making our little children fat from eating the food and all the toxic stuff in all our food, the extra salt that's in everything, the extra dye that's in everything, and all kinds of stuff that's in our food that make it unhealthy. Because think about it. They're telling us most of the food that's in the grocery store is junk food because they got a little old section in the whole grocery store that's the healthy section. And everything else, what that mean everything else is? If this little old section is the health food and organic food section, and you got 2 aisles, what is all this? What all the whole other store is loaded with?
That stuff what we were talking about.
Right. All this stuff with all these chemicals in it. You go for some orange juice. You look on back of orange juice. They got this natural flavor, added color, added this, added that, this and that. You be like, oh, this is some orange juice. I thought orange juice was just orange juice.
Used to be.
Even when they say 100% orange juice, they still got all these little extra 4, 5 extra ingredients for one ingredient. Should be in just orange juice. We got all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I be trying to, in the same way I be wanting people to get, think and then look at the back of whatever you getting or finna eat. And like people even talk about me sometimes and be like, "Oh, you eat the same kind of stuff." Well, the reason I eat the same kind of stuff some kind of time because it's a one ingredient, two ingredients. It's this kind of thing. If I'm eating fish, I mean, it's fish. I look on bagel, it's just fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if you look on the back of something and it's, if you water, it's just water. Get coconut water, or just coconut water. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at stuff and you say, okay, if it got just one, two, three ingredients or something in there, you know what I'm saying? Anything under four ingredients is way better than looking at the box, even your cereal box, whatever, and you see ingredients all the way down here. You be like, whoa, the ingredients start up here, all the way down here. You looking on the back of the thing, reading stomach count outside and fruit luca and geo fruit shit and corn, all kind of stuff, molasses, implant, and I mean, there's so much stuff on the back of your thing. When you read it, you don't even pay no attention because all you know is the kids like it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you just looked at half the stuff in the back of a lot of ingredients, you probably would put it back down.
Sure
No, I'm
would.
just saying, like even I was looking at, and even my partner was talking the other day about the imitation crab.
Oh
Don't you know?
yeah.
Imitation crab is a bunch of gooey stuff, different kind of fish and everything whipped together, and it looked like gum before they finish with it. It looked like gum. They doing it and they bake it up. They put this artificial color to make it white again, and then they take some dye and
And add
put
the
that
little
little
fish
red
looking color.
thing, that little red color to make it look like crab. So they add dye to make it look like white meat, and then they add another set of dye to make it look like a crab meat.
Uh-huh.
And it barely got any of this in there. And if you take it, and if you don't, just do it like this: imitation crab meat. If you just take imitation crab meat and put it in a boil or something, and just boil it for 20, 30 minutes, and you'll see what I'm saying. It's gonna turn to soup. It's gonna turn to something you're gonna say, what the hell?
Probably some clay.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like we don't realize a lot of stuff that we eating. It might taste good and this and that. And I was even looking at, just regular gum, how much stuff they put in gum and other stuff that we don't even recognize. And
Even makeup.
it made me stop chewing like gum. Yeah, makeup. A lot of stuff that women put on their face is so toxic for their face. And it's the reason that they breaking out. It's the reason that a lot of women don't realize being natural is so much better than trying to be cute and putting something on your face that's gonna break it out, gonna make it toxic, gonna give you cancer and all this stuff. Women don't realize, why do y'all have a whole month to yourself for counseling and stuff like that? Because they know women are the most influential and they know they can just about sell anything to women for beauty and stuff like that. All these places, what's that? Them places back in the day. What's that thing they used to go buy everybody a house? The beauty thing back in the day. The ladies or whatever used to walk back to people's
Mary
house.
Kay.
Yeah, that type of stuff. The Mary Kay and the other stuff that they used to come and do the little beautify and all that old type of stuff. And a lot of
Mhm.
them things, they realize that a lot of them makeup things, that's why they have makeup now that they say come from the earth and stuff like that. That's better for your face and all this old kind of stuff. But people don't realize they got makeup that they can put on you and it's hard to take off. You got to use a special product to get your lipstick out because it's on so hard that you can't even get it off your face. You know,
Mhm.
and people don't even understand just that part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up, Linda? Up in his house, up in this thing. What's up, Marsha? Up in his house, up in this thing. Why, Terrence? Why? I remember, I remember somebody saying, "Oh, what about?" I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Makeup is the reason we even have men that's trying to be women. Cause I done seen some men. You know how they show on these things where they be making themselves up from scratch. I even seen some women out there in Kunyanya in the boondocks or whatever doing their face and stuff, and they start making up their face and in a while they be a totally different person. You be like, what the hell did I just see? What did I just see? Did this deer turn into a lion? What did I just see? I just seen a whole transformation from from a regular person to a whole different person, and you'd be like, I see why people can hide. I see why a lot of people can hide in America without getting caught because they can put on some makeup and just become a whole different person. You know,
Yeah.
they got whole little masks now that you can buy off the internet that now it give you a mask to put over there. You can look like any kind of celebrity. What's name? They just give you robbery masks and everything. They're just passing them out now. You know, you used to be illegal to wear one of them masks or whatever. They used to remember back in the day with dead presidents. They used to put the little president mask on their face when they robbed
Mhm.
the bank or something.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they, now they can pull a skull thing over here. I seen a dude walking down the street today. I mean, on what's name with a thing that got an imprint on Kanye mask, and he just put it on walking down the street. People were like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just that easy to hide these days. And sometimes technology and all this extra stuff, and that's why we got so much crime and some crime that we ain't getting solved now because we done made it legal since COVID that people can walk around with ski masks on and this and that. And we got to get back to the old thing. We got to let police come out here and dudes walking around with masks and guns, big long guns in their hand. We got to lay them tires again.
Mhm.
We got to come and ride up on them. Hey, Bin Laden, come here. Because people don't realize Bin Laden started off a CIA agent before he became a terrorist. Do your
Mhm.
research because I did. And he done, and his people used to be good friends with the Bushes and all that before. The same people that he was good friends with turned on him and knocked them all off. You know what I'm saying? So people got to be skeptical because the same thing with Saddam Hussein. Uh,
Well,
before,
some things be personal with people, and they make it a world issue or a country's issue, and this it be one personal thing between you and that person. So,
yeah, it'd be about
and that was probably a personal thing.
some money. And it'd be like, hey man, you think you gonna play with America like that? I send them bars at you. And that's what that is. And then the whole thing is we don't do enough research. I was, I was talking to somebody today. I was at a store, and you could talk to somebody about anything sometimes. And a lot of people don't do enough research to know the difference in this and that and what's going on. They don't know what's going on in the world. because a lot of people work so hard every day. By the time they get off and tend to the kids and do all this, they don't know what's going on in regular land. They don't know we break of a nuclear war around here, and Russia threatening America too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a problem when we got Russia that got just as many nukes as us threatening us. And they partner is North Korea that got nukes too. Well, we need to be worried a little bit more than people, because even if it don't hit us, if you shoot it down in the air, you still done messed up. Because the nuclear, the whole thing about it is it coming out and sprinkling everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like rain. You know what I'm saying? They say the rain ain't gonna be right, be like acid. And they say, I've been doing research. It's gonna take 2-3 years to clean up. I mean, you can be around here, rabbits and stuff gonna have 2 heads running around here and stuff. I mean, for real, it's gonna be bad around here. And we ain't. I'm gonna tell you this: we so used to a certain way of living that we don't even know what war brings. All these ladies with these nice little, jobs, just typing away and doing their little thing every day, and yep, and making a little, let little big money and all that stuff. All that stuff go away. All that stuff, when the buildings are on the ground, they don't need you to tighten that out no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When people run around with just machine guns and stuff shooting at each other, I ain't gonna need you right now. You know what I'm saying? Ask how many women in Ukraine working right now. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I know. See, the problem is we so used to seeing it on the news that we done got immune thinking it can't happen here. But this what happened. And I'm gonna give somebody this, and they don't even understand it. I'm gonna break this down so people can understand this a little better. Yeah, we got that Mary Kay, this and that. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down so people can understand. What be going on in a bigger type picture. We letting all these see, we sit up there and say, oh yeah, we need immigrants, we need people from other countries, we need this, we need that. Oh, they work harder than us and all that. You know what? They probably do. But guess who the kind of people we getting over here? We getting people that's from Iran, Iraq, all these countries that America done bombed, that hate America. And now they starting to be at colleges all in New York with their flags, talking about death to America and all kind of stuff in America. And we saying, oh, they should have the freedom to say what they want to say, and we don't realize, okay, what might make America great is also can make America's downfall if we get the wrong kind of immigrants coming over here and want to change the whole way of life.
Yeah, easily.
And the reason they country can't never get along because these ain't no get along type people. Now you letting them in the country and they ain't used to get along. They ain't never got along nowhere on earth around here. And then everybody want to come to America. And if you can't get along nowhere else, you ain't gonna get along here. And then now you gonna make this toxic and this person gets this person, that person gets that person, this. And so now you're gonna have a bunch of little old bitty battles all over here. A lot of bitty people around here that don't like each other, this and that. And you know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm listening.
I ain't gonna make it racial, but I'm gonna make it racial.
Okay.
A lot of white people said, we were kind of hard on black folk, but now I see what these other people trying to do. Black folks are all right with me. You know what I'm saying? Because black folks ain't really never been terrorists and all this old kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Black folks ain't never been running up in buildings with bombs strapped to them. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? So when you start letting a whole new diagramic of people coming in your country that think a whole totally different way than you, and
Mhm.
think blowing up stuff is just, oh Lord, oh, this is my way of Allah bless me with blowing up a lot of y'all causing chaos. So you got to think about how some people actually think, and you're letting them over and let them over here. Oh, and they are a thing to society. And when they start blowing up stuff and you start saying, and stuff blow up around here because they can't keep up. Because now Biden them trying to make it where you can't keep up with the immigrants and things, let them run around the country free and all that old type of stuff. When they get to making their little bombs and blowing up stuff here and there, and you start, oh Lord, they're blowing up stuff in Mississippi. Oh Lord, they're blowing up. Then you gonna say, you know what? This might have been a plan all along. All these people coming from all these countries that they can't, and I'm gonna get Africa too. There's a lot. Africa been at war. This shit 30, 40 years all over Africa too. South Africa still don't like the rest of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they got them boarded off for the rest of Africa. So I'm telling you, we ain't just letting in when we don't vet the people that's coming in through the borders, and these people coming up from all over the world trying to come up in, you ain't just watching Mexicans. You go down there, these folks speaking French, all kind of different languages.
Yep.
They just getting the cartel. All the cartel doing is trying to make money. They done got it up to where the cartels are getting paid $7,500 just to smuggle these people in America.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on the lower end, and it's going higher to them trying to get in America. So people don't understand when we say a border crisis. They don't understand what it is when all these people getting in here for free, and a lot of these people don't mean us no good. Because I look at it like this here: if you running over here to us, and you couldn't make it work in your country, what make you so good that you gonna come over here and help us make it so great in our country when you run from a country that y'all cause chaos and making you run from your own country?
Right.
See, I be trying to make a little sense. See, a lot of people don't be trying to make sense when they be on these podcasts and stuff, and then when they was named, people don't understand some of that stuff. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, but you feel what I'm saying though.
Gotcha.
A lot of people don't understand how dire it is with all around us when we be sitting up here trying to make this stuff say, because we done had this freedom for so long, we think in a way that we ain't got freedom. But you remember that old saying, freedom ain't free?
Right. I've heard it before.
Yeah. Freedom ain't free. And just because we paid the cost to be free around here, these other people that's coming in for free ain't paying the cost to be free. They sneaking in, and then they ain't got no fingerprints, and then they can do crimes all around here. They can kill your children, rape your children, sell your children, organs, People still selling organs on the black market and all kind of stuff.
It's people don't talk about it, but the thing is,
Think,
it's real.
think about people who don't have. Think about a cartel that come in here that trying to make money, and it's rich people dying that pay cartels and other organizations to get them bodies so they can harvest their body to save their life. They will take your body, take you to Brazil or one of these countries on down there, and take your organs and people don't watch. It was a movie called International something, and people was going over there on these trips and things, and the people over there was getting them over there and was kidnapping them, taking kidneys, hearts, and stuff like that off them, and sometimes people was actually. At one time, people could go over there, get sick, wake up, and don't even know they ain't got a kidney, or they missing a liver. Missing organs. They was taking organs out of them and sewing them back up and letting, you know what I'm saying? It was stuff like that actually happening. And there's people in other countries selling organs and stuff like that for their family to make it and stuff. People don't realize how deep and dark the underground stuff is, and I be trying to tell people like unless you ever been in it or what's the name, you ain't never really looked deep down and realize how deep this stuff go. They just busted a joke of 2022, a big old lab in New York that had organs all in it and stuff. I think you can probably type it up, but they busted a organ. They still and this was like almost a whole hospital type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I've heard something like that in like a bigger city.
And some of these funeral homes, they used to get people and they used to harvest their body and get their organs out and stuff like that before they bury them. And they done went and some of these people and look up the burial, and they had pieces of them missing out their body being harvested. I mean, people don't realize. Think about it. Sometimes when people go to the doctor, a slight little cold and nothing really wrong with them, and then all of a sudden they die. Sometimes it's because they had a healthy something that somebody else needed sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And they are harvesting people's body. It's people that'll pay, oh, they in perfect health. Oh, they just got a cold. Yeah. It's people that'll pay a person, somebody in the doctor world, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70,000 for your body. This stuff got way down in some of these rabbit holes, and we just don't see it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I agree.
I be knowing too much sometimes. All right, go ahead with that.
I would come up with more cures for diseases than medicines. So I say if you wasting time on creating a medication to treat what the issue is, why not treat develop something that will cure it? So
Right, because
I agree with you on that.
We all know cold. The medicine they give you is a suppressant. It just keep you from coughing, or it keep you from notable signs, but it don't get rid of what's ailing you. And what the problem is what's ailing you. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time that is mucus. It's like 2 or 3 things, mucuses and stuff like that wrecks your whole body. And a lot of people don't know that. You can Google that up. See, I do a lot of stuff that people can fact check me and run behind me because I deal in the truth and I deal in stuff that a lot of people that don't know. But if they did more research, they would know down deep how far the rabbit hole goes on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why turmeric. Turmeric is a thing to keep from swelling and a lot of other stuff. You got turmeric, you got the ginseng, you got all kind of stuff that we used to take to pass drug tests and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all kind of stuff that people they used to take to knock stuff out. Like you remember back in the day, people used to give you chicken liver, chicken soup because of the what's name in the chicken, and they
Yeah.
get cod liver oil, and oh, it was nasty, but it did the
It
job,
took care of the thing.
all kind of stuff. So back in the day, it was more trying to cure stuff than trying to patch it up. And now
Mhm.
what we're doing a lot of time is patching a lot of stuff. We're not curing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That go with it.
Okay. You would be okay. Let me see. You would let it be known all over the world that there are only two genders.
I don't know what they be fooling around here. I don't know what the world, or sometimes I put it this way: the people with all the money, the
Mm,
little minority people that try to push this, is the same reason when Kamala Harris uh spent a whole $1 billion and still went and did in 3 months trying to win because she was pushing this agenda through all this, how we call it, fake news and stuff, to try to make it seem like it's a whole bunch of these people out here, like this here and that there, and realize that no, people was sitting up here saying this joker pushing abortion and other stuff that don't. We ain't even complain about this. We want jobs, more money, lower costs in the grocery store, lower gas, affordable housing.
cheaper eggs.
Right. We ain't heard none of this shit. And this nigga trying to run off of
Wait a
women rights.
minute. Do what?
She trying to run off women rights. And I want to challenge any woman right now. Other than you would think abortion, what other rights do women don't have that men have? So the only rights that women want to have sometimes is the right to kill a cat. So, so I, I mean, if it was the other way around, and a man said, just imagine this: if a man said, if a man had just as much right to his baby as a woman, right? And if he didn't want the baby, he said, "Hey, judge, I don't want it. We got to kill it. It ain't been my 3 months, ain't up yet, or my 4 months or whatever. We're gonna have to do us now." Then the woman can sit on that time, the woman can overturn him and say, "Oh no, I want the baby." And you gonna pay for it for the next 21 years, whether you like it or not. But on the other
Mm.
side, if the woman kill it, oh, you go, girl. Your body, your choice, murder. You shouldn't have to go through spending 21, 22 years of taking care of no child, a precious life bringing it up in. Get rid of it. Ain't that something? when you look at it in a whole different way, kind of sound kind of messed up, don't it?
It's just the way you putting it, you know.
No, I put it real, kind of real life. But I mean, people ain't putting it like that. That's what's happening. Only rights that women are fighting for through this little election is to kill a child. That's it. There's no other right other than that women don't have. There's no other right that women don't have that men have. They already said we getting more education, we smarter than y'all, we do this, we do that. You got every right. You get
Well,
the same.
although we may have more education, women don't get more pay in most jobs than men. And then like when it comes,
listen, that is a proof that been unproven. When they do the same exact job, women actually make more than men doing the same exact job.
okay, if that's what you want to say,
Oh,
that's
I'm saying
fine.
women don't go in the same field as men. They go into nursing and
Well,
teaching.
we're not talking. We're just speaking of over a high, just a normal income period.
Like what?
We're not. If you want to talk particular jobs, yes, you can say some women make more money than men in nursing.
Men work.
Nurturing position.
Okay, let me do this. Men work more dangerous jobs. It ain't no a lot of women are
Well, I'm saying if we call in the job, then of course, you know, in some positions.
What I'm
but if
saying,
we're just speaking, I'm speaking overall. We're talking in general, both sexes at one time, not naming the job.
We can't not do that because that's just like saying a non-profit don't make as much money as a profit.
Lord, that's so opposite.
Well, no, listen what I'm saying. If you picking something that actually don't make as much as another job, whose fault is that?
But
women are going in job. Listen what I'm saying. Women are going in different type of jobs. They go in more jobs as more baby care, nursing, or teaching, or caller things, receptions, all kind of jobs like you said, the ones that do the nails and do hair and all that. They doing totally different jobs. As women ain't out here getting jobs, they got to grab a ladder and raise it up 50 feet in the air and put it on the building and climb up the building back. How many times you ever seen a woman put a ladder up on a 2-story building and walk up on the 2-story building, get up on there, look on the building, do some roofing or carry?
Okay, well, look, let's not be biased.
No,
you know, there are certain things. That's what it feels like.
No, it's doing different jobs. If we
that's what I'm saying. So why would you even choose to compare?
They make the same amount of money doing the same jobs.
Listen, if a woman was climbing on a building to work on the building, and a man was climbing on the building to work on the building, the same sex are doing the exact same job.
Right.
Because of the task that is less common for a woman to be climbing on the building, working on the building, that she will get the same pay as the man just because they have the same job title. Now be realistic with it.
They would get the same pay if she could do it. If she could do it, they would get the same pay.
Okay.
See, most time she can't. Even at regular jobs, and we gonna be honest and truthful. Even at regular jobs, if you go to a regular job like a Home Depot and other strenuous jobs that got heavier labor type things, you know what they do? The same jobs, they'll go load up these 50-pound bags of concrete and this and that and give it to the what's not. You don't see women over there doing it. You see men over there doing it. Because women don't want to do the same jobs that men are doing.
Well, most women can't do it because of our body structure. We don't have the strength as men.
That means the person that can do it should get paid more.
But listen, Just because you have some that feel like they can do the task as men, it doesn't cover a large percentage of women that would say that.
The women
So
that
when I'm speaking overall. If we do all the jobs men do, all the jobs women do, including some of the jobs that the men do that women may do the same, men wages are still higher than the woman.
what's that, Rita? I mean, hey, job jobs tasks. They see that's when you got these strong ladies and they come up here. Listen, men and women are different. And like I said, in short, women doing the same jobs as women, jobs and men, and we can look it up. The women that can do the same jobs as men most of the time get paid more. The ones that they can do these strenuous jobs that women ain't even going out for and not doing. You cannot blame them for what's not because they not these high paying jobs. The doing street laying tar, doing concrete, doing roofing, doing building houses. All this, these are fields that women ain't even going into. I done been in school.
I agree with you.
I done been in school and I done went through the whole school and guess what? We might see one or two women and you know why they there? Trying to find somebody in school that know how to do it, just start, and then go offer them a job to do day stuff for them. I'm telling you now, you can't make this up. I done seen it. These women that's in school don't even want to do it. And if they trying to learn it, they trying to get they in there with they trying to get their man up in this school too, and they just trying to learn the business and come up here because they know he didn't want to go without them. They came up here, went to school to learn the business, to get to really push him and be right behind him while he go do the stuff. They are not doing these jobs, and I promise.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm not disagreeing, but you know.
yeah. But you know, there's all. I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's all
Okay,
good.
come on with it. I'm
So I
all
would try to find a middle ground to all religions.
see. I am on it because I know what causes wars. Different beliefs. Different beliefs and this and that. So I would try to find a middle ground. How can I know y'all like wearing scarves over here? I know y'all like doing it different over here. Y'all pray, y'all do this, y'all do that. I'm respecting every religion, what they got going on. And I need to find out where in the middle we can meet to say, okay, you doing this, let me let you do this, let me let you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got to do. If we all want to get along, we got to find a middle ground some kind of way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I
so,
agree.
since me being a study of history, knowing that most all wars started over religious beliefs, because that's the same thing that's kind of going on, even overseas. You got Muslims fighting what's like with Israel. Israel is Judaism, Judaism,
Judaism.
yeah, Judaism,
Judaism.
and and then you fight against Muslims and this and that. So and then once you start fighting one Muslim coming, another Muslim coming over here, another Muslim coming in, all these Muslims coming around you, and you one little old country that believes something different, and now you call on your partners all over the world to come help you because you in the middle of some shit. It's just like you stand in the hood and you take it on everybody in the hood, and you the only person different around here, and you trying to stand out and still be different. And you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
you got to find a middle ground because even if you different, I done been there. You be different and you still want to stand your ground. You don't want nobody to push you out from where you stay. It's just like anybody. If you got your little house here, I don't care if all us different. Don't start throwing your paper in my yard. Don't start fucking up my shit over here or this and that. Or we gonna have some little problem. Just because you like I say, people sometimes people don't want to keep their dogs tied up. All they have them running all in other people's yard, knocking over their garbage can. If you knock on my garbage can, I catch you in my yard, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And then we it is what it is. Now you mad across the street because you live a different culture. You think you can just let your dog just run all up and down the street, run everywhere. It's laws for that. And that's that middle ground. So if you make some laws that say, hey, there's a middle ground here, don't do this, don't do this. And this is how we keep everything copacetic. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to have these kind of laws to say, hey, you know, because we're gonna start, it gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like you don't know who you might be getting into it with just because you think because Joker around here that he's somebody to pick with because he's different than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And different don't mean that they weak. And that's the same thing that we don't understand when we look at immigrants and people coming in the country. We say, oh, they different, oh, they fragile. It ain't a lot of them. No, it ain't a lot of us. And we keep on letting everybody else come over here and push us out the way. It ain't gonna matter. They are already saying sometime by 2060, it might not even be no black folks around because we having more abortions killing each other, and then we having less children because LGBTQ and everything else agenda that they pushing on everybody that we don't even want to have kids no more. I listen to women all day, younger women and all, and they in this little era of, oh, I want to live my truth or this. No, you're a woman and you might want to live a certain truth, but a career ain't gonna make your life like a family would. And people don't realize this until they get older and they look older and see their grandchild running around and stuff like that, and they realize what life is truly about. And it's not just about these people in this office that probably don't even like you. And if you get fired, they'll be talking about you. I'm so glad they be gone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like people put all this emphasis in their job, and people don't realize sometimes when you so into a job, you don't even realize you making the folks around you hate you because you love the job so much, and they there for a paycheck, and you there because you love the job, and you fell in love with this job that everybody is hating, and that's how it make it feel like back in the old days when they say you got field niggas, you got house niggas. So then people feel like
to watch their work.
no, I'm saying people feel like you the house person because you in love Mouser. You know, ready to turn everybody in Mouser. Oh, yo, this and that. And everybody else like, man, fuck these folks. You know what I'm saying? Give me my paycheck and I'm gonna go home and get me a beer. And I don't want to think about no job no more. You got people that leave the job and they think more about their job after they left the job than when they at the job. You know what I'm saying? They so entrenched with the job, and that's why some people, when they lose their job, they feel like they lost it all because they're so entrenched with this job, and that's why it's so good to be, to try to have a little entrepreneurship or something and have a little part of control in your life, because when you ain't got control, that's what really drives most people crazy, when you don't have control of your life. And when if all your mind and everything is into this job, and we all got to look up and say, If we lost our job tomorrow, it don't matter how much our job pay us or whatever, what would we do?
Yeah.
And if your first thing is just break down and cry and boo-hoo and this and that, you ain't been making plans.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody should plan on losing a goddamn job. Because if you ain't the owner and you ain't CEO, you ain't guaranteed nothing. A person can come in there and have a bad day, sell this job, move it, whatever, go overseas, whatever they got to do, they can close that thing down, just like Yellow Trucking did, just like Pepsi did in Chicago just a couple weeks ago. They shut that thing down and told people, we're going to pay you till December. Bye. Peace. That's what they told the people in Pepsi.
Isn't that something?
For a whole nother month. Bye. That's that and nothing. These folks is cutthroat, and they're gonna be more. And this ain't nothing.
It's getting that way.
Remember, I told you this. Remember last year, I told you after this COVID go and this go and this and AI. Remember, we did a whole show about AI, and I was telling people how many jobs finna get cut, finna be gone. And this and that. I've been preaching this to my child and everybody. Shots out. I don't know what my child is. She might pop her head in him. She gonna tell you. I've been telling her you need to be trying to look for you a tech job or something that's different, because these folks don't care about you how you think it is. All they do is care about the bottom line, and that's how much money they can make off of you. And if they ain't making no money off of you, they gonna cut you. Bye, booty, or whatever your name is, you finna go, because they ain't making no money off you. Once you stop making, see, people don't realize, people always get mad to me, oh, people using me. I hate being around people that use me. If you not useful, people ain't gonna use you. You right. And they gonna disregard you, throw you to the side, and you got to find your own usefulness to bounce back.
That's true.
So you keep on sitting around here thinking that you can just smile and you're going to forever have a job. No, this is not true, and this is not real life. And we cannot be sitting around here. I don't preach nothing to that around nobody around me. I tell everybody, stack your paper up, because it's coming one day. It's coming one day, whether you like it or not. It's coming. Cut is coming, and you got to be ready. And you can't boo-hoo whine. You got to be ready for part 2 of your life, or part 3, or how many times you done started this motherfucker over. You got to be ready and ready to get off the horse and get on it. And what's name? I was talking to my brother just today, and he was boo-hooing and saying, oh, somebody had left the house, and one of the houses in the bad shape, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I said, hey, man, let me tell you something. I said, you got to act like you just bought that house, and the last person that was in there wasn't even in it. And you got to go on, get into that house, go on, get that thing right, and go ahead and make it happen. Like you forgot right now who used to stay in that house. Because all that boo-hoo, whining and crying, it don't do nothing. You just got to get off your goddamn high horse, jump back on the horse, and ride that motherfucker and break that motherfucker and get back on the train of life. Because life will whoop the shit out of you if you let it. And if everything affect you and everything bother you and every time somebody die and everything, if it breaks you down and make your mental weak, you're going to be a weak motherfucker around here, and you're going to break and you're going to die. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to drink yourself to death, smoke yourself to death, take your pills. No, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. If you ain't ready and you don't shield yourself and build yourself into a harder person to handle this cruel life, you will break. And you cannot blame nobody on not preparing yourself for the cruel life that's out here. This is not easy. This world ain't nothing about living said it was easy. Go out here and be a rabbit for a day. Go out here and be a rabbit for a day and watch how many times he take off from somebody trying to eat him. You know what I'm saying? Scared of everything. A rabbit is just scared of every time something moves. That joker like this here, he out of there. He run 20 yards before he stop and look back and see what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Every time I watch road running and all I heard beep beep pew, that motherfucker gone. That motherfucker going around hills and everything. Yeah, all you see was smoke. And all I'm trying to tell you, you either gonna be a rabbit running all the time you run, or you gonna be a lion every time something comes. You're gonna try to fight it off and get back on there and get back on the horse and keep on riding. And that's what you got to do. Every time something beats you down, you got to get up off that high horse and keep on going.
I agree.
My bad. Okay. All right, come on.
What if you're gonna find a way to end hunger? I mean, if you start growing your own food, right?
Yeah,
isn't that part of your program?
Yeah, because we're gonna start growing more stuff around here, have more things, see, and then it's gonna have more cornfields and stuff. You remember when folks used to just go run out in the cornfield? Oh, look out now. There's a couple corns over here, just grab something off there. I mean, it'll be so much food, so much what's name around here. The food that usually people throw away, we would find a way to harvest it and make something to it. You know, try to make it where the local farmers or the small time farmers or small time people who got land, good dirt that they can farm on, help them learn how to farm, help them learn how to get their land right, how to make money in the farming and this and that, because we just cannot be out here buying land, just looking at it, talking about, look at that nice cut on that thing. No, we got to do something with it. We got to do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the problem a lot of times, that we are not looking to invest and do something with stuff and find out another way, another hustle, another way to for income or something. Just like I remember, it's a dude out in the country I know that got some land, and he just made it into a natural a shelter for wildlife, and he get paid just to fence up his whole land and just to keep wildlife, just to keep it preserved. You know what I'm saying?
It's called wildlife inhabitants. Like, there are so many people that are building in land and taking away the habitat, the life of the wildlife. So if you keep it and let them still be a part of the government pays for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See?
So, just like the new company in the city of Jackson, which, well, not just Jackson, in Mississippi, you see a lot of them going up. Vanguard. Okay. You heard of Vanguard? They are taking on a lot of businesses and things, and they even are part owners of Dollar General. And you see those are coming up on almost every corner, like a church. Yeah. How churches used to be. Yeah. Dollar Generals are thriving.
Okay. Even without them folks stealing out their store, they still thrive.
They'll close one down and open up another one somewhere else.
Yeah. So I get that. I get that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Oh dang! Okay. Bam.
Try to explore the rest of the world.
Yeah. I'm the type person that I have been a lot of places around the world, but I have also been around the world through um, watching the Nature Channel, watching a lot of documentaries, exploitations, and a lot of things. Always because people don't even realize. I think you might have to um you might have to fact check me, but I think almost 75% of the world have not been um uh, uh, looked at, like underwater and stuff like that. Is 75% of of the world have not been explored like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's probably because everybody got their little territory and everybody taking it. Don't come in our waters. Don't come over here. We gonna fight. You come over here. Don't be sneaking around the back of us. You know what I'm saying? All that old type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of places that haven't been explored, and there's a lot of places that's being explored that we don't know about. Just like Elon Musk is making a whole thing like underground tunnels and stuff for cars and stuff that come up off the highways to go through traffic under the concrete and stuff, and got little tunnels that people go down, and you can Google that up, and um it's a lot of stuff going on that we don't even know. It's tunnels from New York to Los Angeles, California, underground and stuff like that that we don't even know about. A whole lot of these tunnels that filter oil, a lot of U.S. Undercover stuff. That's how they move a lot of missiles and a lot of stuff around um, on the ground.
Well, thank you for letting everybody know.
Well, I mean, shit. I'm just you know.
You are on the open
I mean,
platform. When they come to
I'm
you
gonna tell you
tomorrow and
this.
say, "What you
I'm,
say about the Lincoln
uh,
Tunnel? What you
listen,
say about that?"
I got that from research and watching actual footage that they put out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling somebody about this the other day about back in the day when I was in the army, they had bullets that could go around. That can go around trees and around objects to get to you. And I imagine what they got now. When they say they can have a bullet with your name on it, they just about can. They just about you can have bullets like little missiles now. You know how they have missiles and they have like planes. Like you look at them little bitty planes that fly, more control.
Like almost drones.
Yeah,
Hmm.
drones that can go around trees and don't hit stuff. They got bullets like that too. They can
So
come.
you've been trying to find some.
No. You can Google that up
I'm
too.
just,
See,
just
I
saying.
just look because you gotta think about it. They done had the heart attack gun since the 70s. It's a gun that shoot a little old thing that cause a heart attack, cause you the heart attack.
Cause
CIA
your heart to go in distress. Yes.
had that a long time ago. Imagine what they got now. They got mosquitoes that can kill you. That's assassin. Little mosquito. No, for real. Like you can Google this up. They got
Look, I understand. I
yeah.
understand.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's here and and that's out here that people don't bother to read or know about. And I've always been the type of person, and that's why I call myself Mr. Know-it-all, that I try to find out what I don't know. And the problem is a lot of people that don't know stuff They just think they know, and they push a narrative sometimes because they, oh yes, I read a book and I this and that. I read books, I look at films, all new exploration. I watch all these explorers on their missions when they going up through these mountains and all this old type of stuff. I watch everything under the sun to figure out what's different, what's going on in our planet and things, so I can bring it back to y'all. So, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, it is a world that we don't even realize how much we got volcanoes that's always hot, and what's the name? We got hot springs. You remember the hot springs? What's the name? That always that's hot. The water always hot. And this we got different climates all over the world. I've been in the desert, and I remember once when I seen snow in the desert, I thought I had seen it all right then. But it is actually ice and sleets of snow that be on the desert. If you in the desert in the summertime, that heat'll kill you. But if you in the desert in the wintertime, the coldness will kill you. And so I just want people to know is, all over the world, temperatures and stuff go the same way either way. We think sometimes because we hear desert that it's hot. No, desert can be cold as ice too. And I done been there when it was cold as ice. So, and it'll be cold as hell at night, and it'll be warm and back in the 80s the next day. Oh, yeah, they got Mississippi weather in the desert. Okay. That part. So yeah, I would try to explore the world because the world is an untapped what's the name. And my mama done been all over the world, and the pictures that I done seen from her and this and that, and I done bought her cameras and all kind of stuff so she can take more pictures, better pictures, all kind of stuff. But as the phone get better, you don't need too many cameras and stuff like that no more like you used to. Back in the day, you used to have to buy a camera and all that kind of stuff. But now you can just chick, and have your tablet or whatever, and you can take photos forever and be good.
Yep.
So explore the world and wake people up how beautiful the world is, how different the world is, how many other cultures and everything the world is.
But this is the thing,
But,
a lot of times for people to get involved, being able to travel and to seeing other things, just like even in Jackson, Mississippi, there are certain parts that people that live here probably never saw the beauty of Jackson, like how their areas are beautiful. They're nice places to go to, natural places that's nice and look good. So if you don't get it out there, nobody know, right? And then
right.
another thing, for people to explore the remainder of the world other than where they are, they have to have funds. So will these trips become free when you rule the world? How are we gonna get there? You gonna take a bus or a plane, or we're gonna have a car boat?
Well, I'm gonna have other people exploring, and I put it on film for y'all because you can go yourself if you want to and spend your money, but player.
No, you said if you ruled the world, you
Look,
would try to
yeah,
explore the rest of the world.
yeah. I
You.
said I
So
would
what about
try.
everybody else? We can't go.
No, listen, I will find out if it's okay. Because a lot of places in the world are dangerous, and then we still got islands that we haven't even been on because there are still Native Americans that have never been explored by regular man.
Yeah, and then some I wonder, do they even know their language? It's some people that go there to find a living person on this particular part of the world that no one ever been. So how
Well,
can you understand their communication
well, I'm gonna tell
among each other? You have to go there and study whatever they're teaching to try and understand what they're saying by their actions.
well, can I tell you what that happened?
Go ahead.
Everybody that came over there trying to do what you said, a lot of them died. Because they killed a lot of people that was coming over there. So they banned people, actual people. Like if you're not from that island or whatever, they ban people from making trips to some of them islands because you know the diseases we carry can kill them and stuff like that. But they kill they got arrows and all that stuff, and they throwing arrows and shooting arrows and throwing spears and all kind of stuff. You come over there with the bull jive. So
Listen, this
yeah,
is what I'm saying. You said to try and explore the rest of the world. But
right.
just like you said, in that sense, you're in control. You rule the world. So what would you do to make it possible that we can go to places like that we've never been, the people never seen outside, people outside of their surrounding and what they're doing on their particular culture, how
Okay.
they eat, how they dress, whatever. So we come there with clothes and they naked. What you think they're gonna
Well,
think?
this what I'm gonna tell you. Um, what gonna happen is we're gonna use our little drone planes to go over there and equip it with all them, you know how they have them different languages and stuff like that. And when they talk, just like we talk on the phone, they try to figure out their language and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And if they talk to what's name, but that thing can't figure out their language, we're gonna leave them alone. We're gonna keep it just like it was. We're gonna leave them alone. We ain't gonna be over there mess with them. We can send the little drones and fly around the little island, take pictures or whatever we're gonna do and get the hell on. But we ain't messing with them. They say, uh, do not do not don't fix that ain't broke. So
That part.
if it's working, we're gonna let them work. And that's what a good ruler should know. Don't mess up the mix if it's working. If this lady already got the prize of banana pudding, don't be trying to make her put no extra ingredients in it. Keep on making it good every year. Yep. So that's all I can say on that. All right.
Okay.
Ready for the next?
Try to respect different cultures. You have to.
Yeah.
Because, even if you began to rule the world, you're going to have to adjust to what people believe. And like you say, you are there for the people. So just like with the Walmart, you're just going to have to accommodate people cultures and, just think of a way that they all can just get along.
Yeah. And yeah, and like I said, with that's a biting off the last one. You got to respect cultures, and you got to respect that everybody different and all that old type of stuff. And you got some things you got to bag off. You know what I'm saying? You got to let
Mhm.
them if they don't want to be bothered. Hey, I'm not bothered. If
Right.
y'all want to be cannibals over here, and y'all been cannibals for thousands of years. I ain't gonna come in and try to change it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because see, that's one thing about a lot of people, and that's what I was named. If you can think how you want to think, and 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 if you refuse to change, that's on you. I know people, or I know people that have been around me, And I said, ooh, they still stuck in the 80s. Or they still stuck here or stuck there. But I don't down them. I just feel like, okay, evolution is something else. You can be a person that still got a burner phone, or you can be a person with a smartphone. It don't make to me that one person no smarter than the other, because the smartest people sometimes got burner phones and a smartphone. They leave the smartphone over here while they run over with the burner phone, because they know people can't track them on their burner phones like they can track them on their smartphone. So it's always kind of different things. Because I know Magic Johnson.
How do you do your burner phone?
And we're going to respect different cultures. We're going to respect different cultures and understand different things. Okay. And hey, I'm do what they do.
That was funny.
Bam. Last but not least, come on with it.
The world as if you had it. So let me hear this one.
Okay. The world as if I had it. And I think with that being said, with everything I said tonight, I'm trying to think some stuff I miss. I think job creation, I think that comes with making more stuff here in America and other kind of things. You know what I'm saying? I think technology is a bigger untapped culture that's coming up real hard, technical and stuff that a lot of people should be looking into that they ain't looking into. Have you feel like I missed anything? I know I've been all over the place, but
Oh yeah, but that's what you do. So
but what do you think that could help out that I might have missed?
I mean, but you're just speaking like overall, on things of what we're about facing now, but just coming from a feminine side, um, as women, I think a lot of things that women will decide, most women, not all, some, we will be more compassionate and stuff like that. So us ruling the world, that's what won't save us as the people, because all decisions won't be made for the care of everybody. A lot of times we make emotional decisions as females because we are weaker vessels in certain areas. So I think we'll probably organize things different as far as people that we're around, put some of the people that are alike together.
Right.
And I would say once you put them together, create them a community. Like, for instance, you have these people that live a certain type of way that's, a certain type of way. You put them together and let them live together, build their own stores in their markets, everything. So they'll be in their area. So other people may feel a little safe that's in another area. You build their own stores, like how Dogwood was trying to do, how they doing.
What?
So that's what's happening.
I'm gonna tell you.
How Madison, they build, how the lady mayor, she got everything brick. Everything has to look a certain type of way.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, and that's why I kind of respect Donald Trump and how he's rebuilding America a little bit, because
wait a minute now, he just got there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's not even there yet, but okay.
You ain't even let me say a sentence. See,
Okay,
Donald
go
Trump
ahead.
just set you off sometime. When somebody
What did
said,
no,
"Hey,
take that
no,
back. I did not get upset, so take that
no,
back.
I ain't say upset. I said it can set you off.
That
Set
did
you
that
off.
didn't set
No, I'm
me
saying
off.
because you ain't listen, you ain't get my sometimes you got to get what the person talking about first before you
Okay,
respond.
well, you can calm down and you can go ahead and say what you were saying. And I do apologize for cutting you off. So
Oh,
if you wouldn't mind carrying on. My
okay.
fault. Okay.
No, because I was trying
Okay.
to put the point out. Okay. But what I'm saying is rebuilding something because like um what we don't realize is nothing wrong with having electrical cars. There's nothing wrong with having you know um green gas or some no I'm saying the stuff that make the pollution better and all this old stuff. But at the same time, you
But
won't.
what were you saying about Donald Trump?
Oh, I'm getting to it if you let me
Okay.
finish the whole thing.
Okay,
Golly, see,
because
I
you went
told
another
you.
way. You know, you be all over the
No,
place.
but
I was
listen
trying
what
to,
I'm saying. See, I
I was trying
told
to help
you
you keep
the
your
whole Donald Trump
concentration.
thing threw you off. You won't let me finish the story. Listen though.
That's not how
So
you started out, but okay.
all this going with the same thing. The same
Okay, okay. It's all in the
thing.
same
Okay.
family. Okay,
It's
carry
all the
on.
same family. Yeah, let me cook. Okay.
Cool.
So what I'm saying is
Mhm.
he respect the right to be able to have an electric car, to have a muscle car, to have a tank if you want to. Uh Everything we can still do great doing everything. Having an electric cars, making electric cars better, having muscle cars, making them more efficient and making it better, having every dynamic around here, pumping more oil, pumping more this, so everything will go down and be cheaper. That's why he said it's gonna start pumping more. In Alaska, we got all kind of oil. In Alaska, we got oil all around this country that we can start back fracking and doing all this and
Mhm.
and 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 get stuff pumping to make everything cheaper and lower and efficient in other every way. And everybody ain't put in a box. Everybody ain't got to live in a brick house. Like you said, how the woman male doing over there. Oh, we can have different houses. You can have a big house over here, and I can have a little house over here. But don't make me have to have my house looking like your house. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
everybody, just like the function area, when they have all these old houses and they fix them up and they got this guy and that, and everything different and they modernize, they make it different and it's still where everybody can still be different and still be loved and still have what you want without stepping on everybody's toes saying everybody need to get into this. You feel
Mhm. Yep.
that's what we got to get but more to is letting different people be them, but don't just push it all for everybody to be one thing. Like it's just like saying like this here, straight man. Okay, I'm a straight man, this and that. I don't hate gays. I don't do this. I don't do that. My daughter gay. I respect everybody to be their own people. And if you going like you remember when I used to say back in the day, deer hang out with deer, lions hang out with lions, birds of a feather flock together. It's just like that. And different birds got different things, different motors, different cars. It do different things to different people. That's why we got so many different cars that come from all over. It's ugly to somebody, it's beautiful to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the whole thing about this melting pot called America. And we can let people do their thing, but when you start trying to take everybody and push them to believe in a certain way, I think that's wrong, and I think that's what they was trying to start going to, and we got to get back to just breaking that. breaking that thing down a little bit and letting people, figure it out themselves, and not having everything over everything, and trying to push everybody to believe in this old thing. Let's get back to just regular old life. It's just boys and girls, and just because you want to act like a boy and this boy want to act like a girl, y'all can do that. Have fun. But respect, don't make it like we got to make it seem like this is a normal family or a normal this and that, because these two is just like breeding. You ain't gonna get two women and start breeding puppies. You ain't gonna start selling dogs with just two women. You ain't gonna start selling dogs with just two men. You ain't gonna breed nothing to sell nothing. You just gonna be sitting there looking at them, talking about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the natural way. And we got to get back to the natural way, but let people do their own thing too. If you want to do something different, fine. But let's get back to common sense, regular stuff that regular works, and it's in there. Well, let's not get out this dumb thing like like men or women and women or men. Let's just get back to people are different. If some people be different, let them be different. That's America.
God bless America.
Right. And you can't find nothing better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like everybody can do their thing and everybody can still be happy and doing their thing. But we had to get back to doing stuff the right way. You know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff the right way. And we're going to always have people go left. We know to make grass grow, got to post water on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just post water on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop trying to figure out another way to make grass grow without water. You know what I'm saying? Just get back to normal stuff. And that's the problem. We won't get back to just being normal, and the people that's at normal, they always gonna be, it's always gonna be somebody that's to the left a little bit or to the right. Let's all stop trying to go to the left and push something that we know that most of America don't like or don't want. And we so busy trying to push so much agenda on everybody else, we forget, I was hearing that campaign straight. We are not going back. No, we are not being sane. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get back to being sane and stop saying, now, as soon as you start asking people and they say, what's the difference in a boy and a girl? Well, a boy has what? You don't know? I'm going to do like the dude Nino Jenkins did. A woman is your mama. Your mama. The one that had you, there's a woman. The man, your daddy. The one that you came out in nutsack. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. And that's the same thing that I'm putting about the dog breeding and all that. We got to be back simple on what gonna work and what ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you try to flip it. You ain't gonna make people, you can't make this normal. You feel what I'm saying? You can't make it normal. Some people gonna be weird. Some people gonna be different. Some people gonna be in insane asylums and all kind of things, trying to make everybody else the same, different as them. But it's all love.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as your different don't affect everybody else.
Everybody else.
You know what I'm saying? Be you and make it love. So that's all I got. So what you good?
I'm good.
You good? What you got? You ain't got nothing there? Not nothing.
I said my piece.
Okay. I just wanted to know now. I had to get you all big up in the screen just to know. So you good?
Yes, sir.
Let's shoot, like we say, just like we came in, we going at this thing.
Yeah. Trip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you? Listen. Okay, what? Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him!
Pizza throw about 100 miles. Tatteroo came.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
He cold.
She belongs to the streets.
How they say?
I'm gonna get you one that say watch it, son.
Then I'm gonna do this. And how they say, you ain't got to go home. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff.
Yes.
We try to come with good comments, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Be there or be square.
It's Tuesday.
Be there or be square. And,
Good night, everybody.
Good night and salute. And see you later, Ruben. Peace. And I'm out of here. Peace.